So Black Friday and Cyber Monday are coming up, and this is the time when you can find some of the best deals in tech. In this video, I'm sharing 5 tech accessories that I actually use and that are worth a look if they're on sale. Now, none of these will 10x your productivity or change your life, but I think they will make your life a little more enjoyable. So let's get straight into it. First up is a Logitech MX Mechanical Mini, which is a low-profile mechanical keyboard. Now, I've used the original Logitech MX keys for years, and I love its thin scissor switches and short travel distance of the keys. And in fact, I actually purchased 2 of them so that I can use one at work and one at home. But a couple of months ago, I happened to try a mechanical version of the MX keys at a Best Buy, and it was an instant sold. The mechanical keys are known for their tactile feel and creamy sound. Now take a listen. And with the low profile nature of the keyboard, it means you still have the relative short travel distance. You don't have to press too deep like a traditional mechanical keyboard, which sometimes at least gives me hand fatigue. At the end of the day, it's not going to help you type any faster than MX keys, at least not for me, but it does make it more satisfying to type on. I went with the smaller MX Mechanical Mini so that I can carry it around in my bag. These are the 2 main bags that I carry around, and it fits both of them with no problem. Sometimes if I want to do a little light writing, like writing an email or writing YouTube scripts, I leave the laptop behind and use a keyboard with my phone. It pairs up to 3 devices, so it's super versatile. I have mine paired to my work laptop, home PC, and my iPhone. And when I use this with my laptop, I just set it on top of the built-in keyboard and it rests perfectly, and it's quite comfortable. I'm actually going down the rabbit hole with these low-profile keyboards. I might be pulling the trigger on the Lo-Free Flow Light 84. I think they're on sale now. But for those of you who are using the MX keys currently, the MX Mechanical Mini is a comfortable transition. Now, as much as I like the Logitech Mechanical Mini, it doesn't have a number pad, and I use a number pad a lot. So I picked this one up. This is the 8-Bit Do Retro 18. I saw this on my YouTube Shorts feed, and I had to order one right away. I just really like the retro aesthetic. And this thing is actually very versatile. It connects via Bluetooth or 2.4 gigahertz wireless dongle, which has a tidy storage slot in the back, which I think is very neat. You just need to toggle the dial to which mode you want. So regardless of how you connect, you can now use it as a number pad for your PC. You can even hit this button to bring up the Windows calculator. And you can also use it as a standalone calculator with a push of this button. The built-in LCD screen makes it like a regular handheld calculator, so you can go back and forth between the PC and standalone calculator mode just by toggling this button. The mechanical switches feel great. The retro design, a total conversation starter. You don't know how many people stop by my desk every day asking about this little gadget. And while it's a little chunky, it is easy enough to toss in my bag alongside the mini keyboard. Again, not the lightest accessory in the world, but it's really fun to use. Next up on the list is the Elgato Stream Deck. A lot of people think this is just for streamers, but it's actually not. It's basically a customizable control panel for everything you do on your computer. So any websites you visit often, any command or tools you use a lot, within any application, any sequence of keystrokes basically can all be programmed into these buttons and knobs for quick execution. For example, being a OneNote user, you can see that I have a button assigned to Quick Note. I have quick access to some of my favorite web apps and cloud storage. I can control my speaker volume and control my mic input. And I have shortcut to some of the Teams functions like turning on the camera on and off, muting myself, and blurring the background. This is one tool from this list where I do think it helps with my productivity, as I can get to places and execute actions quickly with a single button without fumbling around. So V-mount batteries are these chunky pro-grade batteries with multiple output ports. like the 9 volt, 12 volt, USB-A, USB-C, and D-tap that can power a camera, lights, and a monitor all at the same time. This is why creators and filmmakers love these devices. I originally grabbed one for my camera rig so that I can power on my camera and a portable field monitor, but I actually end up using it mostly to power my laptop. With 99 watt hours on tap, it handles a full work sessions at a cafe, in a car, anywhere on the go, even on the plane. You don't have to hunt for those outlets. It's definitely not featherweight, but it's compact, it's easy to pack, and it sits just under the FAA's typical 100 watt hour carry-on threshold, so flying with it will be no problem. If you only need to top up a laptop, there are smaller and cheaper power banks, but the V mounts, since it has a multiple ports and higher output, it really makes it a versatile option. And I actually end up using this far more than I ever thought. If you're a frequent flyer, you know that most seatback entertainment systems still don't support Bluetooth. So a small Bluetooth audio adapter like this one solves that. You just plug this into the aircraft's entertainment system, the headphone jack, and then you compare your AirPods or your noise cancellation headphone so you can be completely wire free. I like to sit on the aisle side, so whenever I have to get up to allow someone to kind of pass me to get to the bathroom, the wires are not getting tangled up. So mine is an older model. I think I bought this maybe 5 years ago. There are better and more inexpensive options that are available. I'll link it in the description below. You can find these on Amazon. Again, this is not actually a game changer, but for someone who does fly often, it does help a lot. So there you have it. These items aren't going to 10x your productivity or change your life, but if you are looking for subtle upgrades that make work a bit more pleasant, then they are worth looking into. I've linked all the products in the description below. These are affiliate links. Using them is an easy way to support the channel if you find value in the videos. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next video.